Good afternoon. Welcome to today's show. Hey, I want to thank you for tuning into today's show. I really appreciate it. Hope you're enjoying these shows. And if you're a member of our forum, definitely thank you for being a member of our forum, because you're what makes the forum great. Without you, the forum would be nothing. You're what makes it the best gold forum on the internet. Today, and I still haven't shaken this damn cold. It's hanging on, as you can tell. Today I was thinking about talking about new guys and their expectations. Partly is one thing, but we see on the forums, and I invite all new guys that are listening out there to jump into the forums and start asking questions and reading them. You can read a lot, but the more questions you ask, the more realistic expectations you're going to have. We see a lot of new guys that we were all new guys, so somewhere we all got our start. None of us was born a gold prospector. We all had to go to the school of hard knocks and learn. And so that's one of the reasons for the forums is to share, knowledge and experiences that we as prospectors, whether you're a new guy or a veteran, have had, because it makes us all stronger. None of us knows it all. We're all learning. So anyway, with all those disclaimers made, we can move on and talk about the expectations. A lot of new guys look at prospecting and they think, well, I'm going to find an ounce a week or a half ounce a week, or I'm going to make some extra money or something, and it's really an unrealistic expectation. Quite often on the forums we see guys who want to immediately buy the most expensive metal detector, and that's great. If you have unlimited pockets, as it's been talked about before, go buy whatever you want. Who cares? Your pockets are deep. If you're the average working man, you're thinking about investing $3,000 to $4,000 in any prospecting equipment. It's good for an option to invest your money wisely. You can buy one really expensive metal detector for that money, or you can buy one metal detector that'll do the job just as good, maybe an older model, for hunting placer ground, for detecting washes and hillsides and stuff. And you can buy a second one, a VLF unit, for that same $3,000 or $4,000 for hunting mine tailings. You can probably also get a dry washer and pins and other tools that you're going to need. So investing your money is like investing any place else. The more diversified you are, usually the better off you are. Now, some people just only want to detect, and that's cool, but if you're new, be sure you really like doing it before you invest all that money. Because dry washing and vacuuming is a lot of fun. I love doing it. It's a great way. You can hang out with your buds, make a lot of jokes, get to talk all day. Detecting, you're kind of isolated because you can't get next to each other, have your headphones on. There are times when everybody wants isolation. You get your head clear or whatever, but invest that money wisely. Get the most out of the money that you can, because it doesn't matter what detector you're using. If you're not where gold nuggets are, you're not going to find any. It's the bottom line. So, invest wisely. Some of the best dry washers out there, I'm a big Keen fan. I've used Keen products for many, many years, and I personally think they're the best out there. There are other companies like Thompson, Beck, and a few others that make excellent products too. And my favorite is the Keen. I like for years I used the Keen 151 dry washer, big machine. Now I've got a 140. It's a little bit smaller, but it's easier to move around. The hand crank ones are nice. My buddy Lazo just bought a hand crank for some explorations we're going to be doing. Really nice aluminum Thompson dry washer. We can carry it around and use it, and we haven't used it yet, but it's sitting there, and he's got a little puffer too. And so there's a lot of different things you can do when you're exploring and you're new. You don't have to spend a whole lot of money. Even if you have $500 to start off with, you can get pick pan and shovel, pick pan and shovel, and a tub to hold some water in, some buckets to dig your dirt up in. And if you want to pay your way through this hobby, that's the way to do it. Buy yourself a pan, start digging bedrock, running buckets. Eventually, it may take you a while, but you'll get enough gold to buy more equipment. A lot of people have paid their way through the hobby, and it's cool to watch. And there's nothing more impressive to me. I'm really not impressed when some guy goes on the forums and goes, "Oh, I found all this gold," or "I found this big old nugget." It's great. Most veteran prospectors have had that experience, and it's always exciting to see. But what really impresses me is new guys that go out and say, "Hey, I need help. I don't know this." It's really impressive because it just shows a willingness to learn. And to me, that's much more impressive than seeing a lot of gold being found. I love to see gold being found. Prefer to be finding that gold myself, but I also admire people who are new and who are honest about what they're doing. It's a great thing. So if you're new, we encourage you to join the forum and start posting and sharing your thoughts, experiences, everything like that. No one's gonna make fun of you or anything like that. We all started somewhere, and we're all here to share. Now, people aren't gonna turn new guys on to great spots. It's just not gonna happen. For a couple reasons. Because finding spots is hard work, and you got to be picky about who you share those with, so you don't get backstabbed, because that does happen. So you can't expect one guy to go out or anybody to go out and find something great and just turn it over to you. It just isn't going to work that way. It's one of those things that, personally, for me, like people I hunt with, I like to hunt with people who I think are really cool, I can hang out with, and I can trust. It's just a really simple balance for me. If I like people, and I trust them, I go hunting with them. It's just a cool feeling. You got that groove, that vibe with somebody. If you don't have that friendship groove vibe thing going on, if you don't have anything to talk about or common ground, or you can't crack jokes with each other, I don't know. You can be friends with anybody. But I like to hunt with people I have a lot of common interests with and who are hungry as I am. And that's why I'm thankful for all the hunting partners that I do have and have had. And, it's a wonderful thing to have good hunting partners. So if you're new, please continue to, read. Feel free to join and post and get involved. Do some research. The more research that you do, when you get your equipment, no matter if you start off with basic equipment or more expensive equipment, the better off you're going to be. And again, for that $3,000 or $4,000 you're going to spend on one piece of equipment, you can invest that and get multiple pieces of equipment. That'll do the job just as good. Plus, you can join clubs, and those clubs will open up a whole new opportunity for you. This is something we just recently talked about with one of the forum posts, and I thought it was good to throw it on the show, so I did. So anyway, other than that, just some general thoughts. We're in the new year, and what a new goal being found. We got a feeling we're going to be in for a interesting change with some of the laws that affect our hobbies and mining in general. So keep your hands and arms inside the car at all times during the ride. So just kind of watch and see what happens. There's a lot of good things on the horizon. There's a lot of things we've got to keep our eye on too. So anyway, wanted to wrap the show up today with that. Just throw some stuff out there, and got a great tip for you. Don't stand up in a canoe. So until next time, folks, good luck and happy hunting.